Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are doing a part 2 of 5 mistakes to avoid as a new international student in the UK. If you've not seen the part 1, I would encourage you to check out the part 1 because this video is basically like the continuation of the part 1. So a lot of people have been asking, what are some things, what are some tips? I'm a new international student, I'm coming in September, I'm coming in January. What are some tips you can share? Of course I've shared in the part 1, but this is like a continuation. Okay, so a lot of people made mistakes because they probably did not have prior information. But of course, I'm your senior colleague and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys this to, like, you guys should know so that when you come you don't make the same mistakes. Okay, so yes, in the last video I had 5 talking points, and in this video I have 5 talking points. I'll try as much as possible not to make it too long so you can watch till the end. Okay, so yes, the first thing you should be wary of, or first mistake you should not make, is your accommodation mistake. As a rule of thumb, sort out your accommodation before coming to the UK. Okay, so it's September or January, the winter is really coming, and the last thing you want to do is not to have a comfortable place to rest your head, or basically having to squat with a family member or a friend who probably doesn't want you there. Okay, and that's why you have Amber. Amber lets you book your accommodation from your home country. That means you don't have to come to the country, to the UK, to view the houses physically before you can make payment and sort yourself out. Okay, so they have options for video viewing where you can, from the comfort of your home country, you can see the room you are paying. You can ask them, oh, show me the toilet, show me what the kitchen is. You get these videos, you get these live videos, so you can make informed decision. Then you can make your payment and prepare. So immediately you come to the UK, you're moving from the airport straight to your accommodation. You have your bath, you settle down, and the next day you can go about your daily business. A lot of people have also asked, oh, how do I sort out my, I've not sorted out my accommodation. What address do I use for my visa application? Guess what? When you book your accommodation ahead of time with Amber, you can use the address for your visa application. A lot of people are skeptical when I tell them, oh, you can use your school address for your because obviously they'll ask you, where are you staying? What's the address? Okay, so a lot of people are skeptical when I tell them, oh, use your school address. Well, if you're skeptical to use your school address, when you pre-book your accommodation with Amber, you can use the address and it is totally fine. Okay, so Amber makes house hunting for you easy and simple, and of course you can get cheap and affordable houses in any city, or in the city where Amber functions. More importantly, there's a no visa, no pay. So even after you have booked your accommodation and something happens to your visa, you can always ask for a full refund and your money will be sent back to you. So how do you get started? Check the description, check the link in the description, click on it, and you see a whole lot of houses with different features, different prices. Click on the one that is most affordable or more convenient for you, because obviously some people are not just in on cheap houses, they want something that has more value. So one more tip on the accommodation, I always encourage that even if you have a family member or a friend that allows you stay in their place, try not to stay for too long. 3 months, 4 months is fine, or 5 months at least. Some people get so comfortable when your friend or a family member says, oh, you can come stay at my place. They get so comfortable to the fact that to the point that after 1 year, 2 years, they are still squatting. And then eventually when the family member gets tired of them and they're like, oh, please, I think you need to move out of the house, you see them, they'll start running helter-skelter. I know someone that stayed with a family member for over a year. Like, it was just last month he was talking to me about, oh, the fact that he needs to move out, all of that. So at that point, he's now house hunting and he's seen houses for £450 and he's like, Jesus, houses are so expensive, houses are £450. I mean, you get. So but if you start paying rent early, you start getting more independent, you start getting more confident, you'll be motivated to do things. And aside that, when you live alone, you are in a better headspace to plan your life, to do things you want to do whenever you want to do it, to eat whatever food you want to eat. When you live with a family and they cook a certain thing, basically you have to eat that, or basically just walk on eggshells, depending on how good or how bad the family is. You have to really literally walk on eggshells. They'll start monitoring your movement. Oh, where did you go? Who did you go to see? Those kind of things. You want to avoid all of that by all means. So I would always encourage, sort out your accommodation and try to live alone. Avoid living landlords. And yes, of course, try to live alone. That's number 1. Okay, so the next thing, very important, is ajo. there is a lot of agile SEAM in this country, like that you don't understand, especially with international students or immigrants. Because I've always said that with immigrants, there's always a saving goal. You're either saving from one visa type or the other. You're trying to save to switch from one visa to the other. So there's always a saving goal. It's hard to see an immigrant that is relaxed and just comfortable. They're always saving for something. Oh, my visa will soon expire. Oh, I need to move to another country. Oh, I need to do so. This ajo is a very common thing, and the reason you don't see a lot of people set their camera to come and say, oh, somebody duped me with this ajo, I contributed and they ran away with my money, is because what liver or what confidence would you come out to tell people that you gave someone your money to keep for you in 2026? It's a very embarrassing thing. So a lot of people get duped, a lot of people contribute, and one person will just take the money, and maybe the person's visa has expired, they will not tell you. They'll just kukuma pack their bag, and once this contribution, when it's their turn and they've received the money, they will vanish. Your money and everything will go. So a lot of people don't talk about it that much because they're ashamed. So don't fall into that scam. So when you come as an international student, you might find a couple of international students say, oh, let us do our job so it will be easy for us to pay our school fees. So 10 people might come together and say, let's do £200 every week. So they keep switching. So when it's your turn for the £200, you take like £2k or £3k, depending on the amount you guys are contributing, and you pay to offset your bill. So it makes it easier to pay your fees, like the balance of your fees in bulk. This sounds like a fantastic idea, but guess what? You cannot trust anybody. People have ulterior motives. People target you that is naive so that you get. So the little money you have, put them together, pay your fees one by one. Do not do any ajo. Again, even if that person is your blood sibling, even if you know that person to the person's house, do not give your money to anybody in the name of ajo. If you're looking for where to save your money, put it in a bank, put it in a savings account, put it in an investment account, put it elsewhere. But you see ajo, don't do it. I did not even do that thing in Nigeria. How much more here? Okay, there are a lot of cases where people just take the money and they vanish. They go back home. Nothing. You can't even report to the police. That's the funny thing. You cannot report to the police because there's no legal document, or a business. Like that's not a registered business. So you cannot sue. You cannot report to the police. You will just keep silent. If you tell your friends, they'll laugh at you. They will laugh at you and call you stupid. So it's a very slippery slope. Third thing is that you should not dwell on survival jobs alone. Explore your passion and your skills. So if you're a beginner content creator in Nigeria, there's one thing you tell yourself, oh, when I come to the UK, I will shoot content, I will do content, I'll do a day in my life, I'll take my content creation life seriously. Guess what? When you come here, there are a lot of things taking your attention, especially as an international student. You have assignments, you have classes, you have to also work. Like, you are going to school, coming back, you are going to work. You're going to work, coming back, you're going to class. Either way. So when you juggle both things, chances are that you forget your passion, you forget your skills. For instance, in Nigeria, I did sew clothes, I get sewing machine. Well, not like a professional tailor anyways, but I know how to sew at least some styles, like not all styles anyway. Like I said, no, I'm not a pro, but at least in Nigeria, when I work a little, I get sewing machine for my other room. I'll just go there, match, so like midnights, anytime I want, Saturdays, Sundays, anytime. In fact, when I get bored of working, I used to work remotely, of course. When I get bored of working, I'll just go and get one fabric cut, so just something new you get. So chances are, okay, 1 year plus now, I've not sold anything. Like I was telling my friend who's a fashion designer, impression by Vida, I'm not sure I can even sew a straight cut skirt again because everything literally has vanished from my head. If I need to start, I have to literally start from scratch, all of that. Okay, so do not forget your passion. Do not forget your skills. Thank God at least I held on to content creation. I'm still making my YouTube videos and doing my thing. Okay, so do not see, survival jobs are good. They help you pay your rent. They help you feed, help you, cater to your basic need. But you see that thing you are passionate about, that your skill, that sewing, that hairdressing, and maybe you're skilled with doing electrical works, cooking, that thing that you hold, people know you so well for that. Don't throw it away because there are no jobs. Like the little jobs that are there, the competition is so much. So you don't know where your breakthrough will come from. So don't toss those skills and this thing aside. As you're going to the warehouse job, as you're going to the cleaning job, as you're going to any other job, when you come back, focus time, spend some time on the things you love, those passion, those skills, keep developing it because again, you don't know where your breakthrough is coming from. The next thing is that you should volunteer. See, it's important because like I said, when you come to the UK, you have school, you have work, you have other things. In fact, for the most part, you are depressed. For some people, they are depressed because it's not what they envision for themselves. Like, the idea of coming abroad is, oh, you have a better life, you get a good job, life is better for you, you know, all of those things. So when they come, the tendency for you to be depressed in the first few months or first few weeks is there, because everything would not make sense to you at first. It's just a matter of time before they start to make sense. And then, of course, when you start working, you don't even have a lot of time on your hands with school and everything for you to start saying, oh, let me volunteer. But see, guess what? Make out time to volunteer. Aside volunteering counting as part of your experience, it would help you integrate into the society. The UK is an entirely different place. Like, especially if you're coming from Africa, not any part of Europe. If you're coming from Africa, it's an entirely new space. You meet new people from different religions, from different cultures, from different backgrounds. So you need to learn how to interact with those people. So it's possible that when you come, within the first weeks or maybe a month or two, you probably haven't found a job. Instead of just waiting, find an organization to volunteer with and then work and interact with people. It's very important because it helps you like break the ice. Okay, it helps you break the ice. I remember when I came to the UK newly, like in class, I would not talk. This is me that always, by a bachelor's degree, I sabi answer questions. I used to be very quiet and just watch and listen, but over time you get to like break out. You get to, break out. So one of the ways you can break out, you can learn new things, you can interact, and of course, increase your experience is through volunteering. Try as much as possible to volunteer. Trust me, it is very important, okay? And of course, lastly, limit your spending. Hey, God, see, I always say that everybody in the UK is broke. Everybody in the UK is going through a lot. As long as you're an immigrant, in fact, even citizens are going through a lot. How much more you as an immigrant that is under constant pressure? Limit your spending. There are many good things in this country, from cars, beautiful cars, to clothes, to bags, to shoes. See, the good things of this life, all of them in the UK. I'm not even joking. There are many things to enjoy. Is it tourism? Is it good clothes? Is it hair? Like, name it. There are many things to enjoy. But guess what? As a newcomer, you'll be tempted. The little money you have, save it. Use it for good things. Don't overspend. Of course, this video is not for Nepo babies. There are people who come here as an international student. Their lives already made up, fees already paid. Probably parents or a guardian have paid their rent for the year. So this video is not about them. I'm talking about people who are coming to literally hustle from scratch, who are looking to pay their fees, who have lots of financial commitments. Limit your spending. There is no begging in this country, because nobody will give you. The person you are begging does not have. The little you have, keep it. That's why I always said in the last video, I said, do not fall for the black tax gaslighting. People who will say UK people are stingy, UK people are wicked. Yes, I agree. UK people don't give people don't. Yes, I agree. You get, so the little money you have, use it for good things. Invest or maybe save. I don't know if you've gotten to investment level anyways, but save it, because you still, even after paying your school fees, you still have to save for your graduate visa. Even after paying for your graduate visa, you get COS, you still have to save for that. Even if you're not doing if you're not going for the COS route, you're going for the global talent, you still have to save money for that. Even if you're going for the innovator founder visa, you still have to save money for that. Basically, you need money in this country. Like, you need money. It's a no-brainer that you literally cannot survive in this country for a month without working, because you pay your rent monthly. So if you have a backlog of money, don't say, oh, let me go and buy this. Let me go. After all, I'm working, because anything can happen at any day, especially if you work with agencies. So save your money, limit your spending, and don't just go up and about buying, hoping that you beg someone. Again, Nepo kids, this video is not for you. I envy you, because if I be you, said me, I go to spend, I go to ball. Okay. Anyways, this is the part 2 of this video. If you have more questions, you can ask in the comment section, or if there's any video, anything you want me to talk about, tell me in the comment section, and I'll make a separate video, hopefully, on that. Okay. So anyway, see you guys in the UK. And of course, if you're coming to Leeds, bring crayfish. No, bring uba. Dried uba for me. Anyone, sha. If you bring crayfish, I'll take. If you bring normal fish, I'll take. If you bring uba, I'll take. Especially if you're coming to Leeds. Don't stress yourself if you're not coming to Leeds, so that, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, please leave a comment, and of course subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.